Hi there. In today's video, we're going to discuss an elbow that I've never seen in another system. Now, you may very well do this, but it's very useful, and we're going to explore it here. Simply, it's the elbow up off generally the front hand, and it just simply replaces an uppercut or palm heel strike, and it's done a little closer. Go ahead. Right there. He's catching me under the chin with it. This is a terrible thing to get hit with, especially if your teeth are not closed. It will chalk those teeth, and it's really an attack on the neck. Everybody knows that. It's common in many, many martial arts. But there's another target for this elbow, and that is the body. And if you look under my ribs, this upside down V or chevron, this is the target right here in the solar plex. Now, at the bottom of your breastbone, there's a little pointy triangle right here. That's called the xiphoid process. If that breaks off, it can do all sorts of internal injury to the diaphragm, the liver. It can damage the pericardial sac, and if I'm wrong, correct me down there in the doobly-doo in the comment section. But your heart operates in something sort of like a greased plastic bag. It keeps your organs from rubbing together as you breathe and your heart beats. It's like a sack with lubricant. And if this gets broken off, it can damage that, and you end up with a horrible, painful condition called pleurisy. So what I'm saying is be careful with this. We don't want to break that little bone off. All right. If we're in very, very close, this thing will fit perfectly into that hollow under his rib cage. If for whatever reason, the bad guy gets right up in my face, look, I don't want trouble. From here, I can shift, and that will go right up in there, and it's absolutely devastating because it's not just being hit in the solar plex, it's being hit upward. Now, if he's a trained fighter, sees it coming and tenses up, it's not going to do potentially as much damage, but it's still rough. Point is, you get in here close and you shift that thing, they're not going to know what's going to happen. Fine, people don't expect to be hitting the stomach from right here, except maybe around a knee, but it's easy. And if he does get turned sideways, you can still get it up under the rib cage. So, when you practice this, here's how I want you to do it. Go good and slow, and I'm going to turn off my magnificent six-pack, and I'm going to let him sink in there and feel it. See how I'm letting him do that? Now, hit me just a little bit. Go ahead. No, I'm talking about with the elbow, ding dong. Go ahead. Right, I grunted and took it. I knew it was coming. Again, put your hands on my chest. Now, do that. Yeah, get a little bit closer. Bend your arms. Here you are. I'm wailing up. That's it. That's it. Now, I know it's coming. I'm giving a little grunt. He's being very careful with these hard, bony elbows. But here, that fits. And it's really good if you've got a taller opponent and you find yourself inside for whatever reason. I don't want trouble. He's on me. Bang! I pull that. Y'all play with this. Again, be extremely careful. Do not break this off. And even in a real fight, you don't want to hurt anybody any worse than you have to. I mean, once you knock somebody's wind out, they're going to be putty in your hands for the next few seconds. Just be careful. Till next time, this is Instructor 7 for Tansu Self-Defense. Be safe. Let me use words. Be safe, stay dangerous, and never ever initiate aggression.